What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. So I'm going to be talking today about coming to America in our eyes. What other movies can I talk about? I'll remember it once I get into it. But it's just going to be a quick review on these movies. These two movies, I'm going to talk about the two of them first off. I'm going to talk about In Our Eyes. What I know so far about it is a book. I've never read the book. I've never heard about the book, even though I'm at a certain age where I should know these things, but I don't. So I was just scrolling through Netflix and I saw it. And I was like, this looks interesting. And I thought, let me watch it. So I realized it was a series and I went ahead and I watched it. I feel like I watched it the same. I feel like I watched within 24 hours, the whole thing. And I was like this when I watched it after. I was like, what just happened? What just happened? So I was like, you know what? I need to watch it again. So I watched it halfway and I'm like, you know what? I've seen enough. I've seen enough. I think I need to watch it again because I really want to watch it again properly and just like take it in, because it's like once you see the end of it, it's like you get flashbacks. You kind of like, ooh, it makes sense. But In Her Eyes is definitely worth watching. I really, really, really recommend it. If you haven't watched it, I don't really want to give too much spoilers away, but the one spoiler I will give away is the fact that astral traveling or astral projection is real. If you don't know about it, get to know about it, because it might leave you a bit confused when you watch this. So if you don't know anything about astral projection or traveling or the universe or spirituality or anything like that, you will be lost. So you have to kind of take that in mind when you watch this series. I was saying film because it seems like a film, but it is a series and it was really, really good. I'm really, really sad though, like certain things that happen in there, it kind of made me feel sad because it just seems like what is real, what is not. And there is certain people and certain things, I won't give away too much, but there's certain things and people in this film, I just feel like, why? Why did this have to happen? It's not fair. And but it's just a series and it's something that actually happens in real life if you know how to connect and do these things. Astral projection and astral traveling and all of that is actually real if you know how to do it. So yeah, this is all I'm going to be saying on that because I don't want to give too much away, but you just have to be mindful of who you get involved with, who you meet in, your friend group. Keep your eyes open. Right now my eyes are open because even though I know that it's just a series or a film, it does happen in real life. There's things like this, so you have to be very mindful who you're around, what you're doing, and don't submit to any kind of pressure at all, but just be aware of your surroundings and people. Okay, but it is really, really, really good. You need to go and check it out if you haven't watched it yet. If you're procrastinating to watch it, just don't. Just go in with open eyes and just see it for what it is, and just at the end of it you're gonna be like, oh, I want to watch it again. It's so good. Well, in my personal view, I liked it a lot. So with that, I don't know, I don't want to rate it too much, but I just wanted to give my review on it. But when it comes to Coming to America 2, which I've been waiting for so long, so long. I've been waiting for this film for 19 how long. I'm 37 in April, and I've been waiting for this film forever. I've watched Coming to America 1 for millions of times. Like, I was there as a child, or even in adult age, I would sit there and laugh, cracking my head off. But then when it comes to this one, they were like, oh, it's coming out on Amazon Prime. I'm like, oh, I've had that. I've had it, so I'm ready. So 11 o'clock came that day, the same day it came out, it dropped. I was like, yeah, I'm ready. Eat my breakfast, watching Coming to America 2. And I was like, yeah, it was funny. Every like certain bits of it, if you didn't watch it, I don't want to give too much away. Maybe most of you guys watched it by now. But if you haven't seen anything on Netflix or Amazon, I don't want to give too much away. But I just wanted to give a little review on it so you can make up your mind if you want to go and watch these things, okay? But I really loved the beginning of it and certain aspects of it, but it was kind of a letdown to me, and because I'm such an honest and blunt person, if you want me to give a review on it, it was good, but I expected more. I expected so much more. I don't know what I was expecting, and there's a saying that I have in Jamaica that expectations, you know, can lead to your heart will be broken. Basically, your heart will be broken if you expect too much. So don't expect anything. But with Eddie Murphy and the whole cast, and you know how they were building it up, I thought we was gonna get this beautiful, funny um film, and it was that in some aspects. Don't get me wrong, but it was not as much as the first one. Like I feel like that certain people need to sit down and really think about it. If they're gonna take 20 years, over 10 years to do a remake, just forget about it. Just forget about it, because if it's gonna come back and be worse than the first one, there's no way. There's no point. You have to just stick with the first one and just leave it at that. I know that people was asking for Coming to America too, or will there be one? But they need to actually sit down and do these things, like sit down and watch the first one like millions of times, like us that we did, okay? And to see with what they're making now is going to be any better. Not with the things that they're saying or things that they're doing, but it's just the comedy of it, the whole vibe of it, you know, it's totally different now in 2021. But I really liked um, certain people are still there. I was like, oh my gosh, these people are still alive. I was really happy to see good new faces, old faces. As I said, it was not 10 out of 10 like the first one. I don't know how much I'll rate this one. To be honest, I'll probably give it half of the 10, so 5 out of 10. I'll give it, because I did laugh a couple of times. It did make me laugh and chuckle a few times, I should say, yeah. But it wasn't, and to be honest, I didn't finish watching it. I watched it, but I wasn't paying attention. At the end of it, I started to lose focus. I was starting to clean my house. I was starting to do other things, because I was like, this is not actually living up to what I thought it would be. But I still supported him, because I love Eddie Murphy. I love everybody in the film. Eddie is one of my favorite comedians and actors, so I really love, you know, supporting that part of the film. But when it comes to everything else, and I've heard people talking about Africa and this and that and discriminations and stuff, there is some things in the movie, but I didn't watch the movie for that. I'm not looking at the movie saying, oh, why they're chasing animals, or why they're fighting animals, or why they're wearing this, or why they're portraying Africa like that. What I was looking at is the fact, is that it's going to make me laugh. Is it going to be better than the first one? Is it going to have the same feeling and vibe that we had as kids watching it, or whichever age you may be? But I didn't feel like it lived up to it. So this is what I was looking for. I'm not looking at anything particular, and to criticize anything about it like that. Did it make me laugh or not? So this is why I was waiting for Coming to America. What was gonna happen? I want to see how they lived. What happened when he got? You know, you wanted to know, and we kind of saw it, but we didn't see much, because they were mostly portraying his son, which I don't mind seeing, but I don't know. I don't know. Did you expect more? Let me know what you guys think. I expected more, but I feel like with these two different films, there's so much different stuff going on Netflix, Amazon, wherever you have, whatever you're watching. Make sure you just enjoy it and don't look too much into things, because you're gonna kind of break your heart. You know, expectations. Telling you, just take these films and the series as with a pinch of salt, okay? Because if not, you're just gonna feel like, what's the point? What's the point? You don't want to get let down from a film, so just take it for what it is, have fun with it. And if you don't like it, mate, I'm sure there's other things out there that you definitely love. So I will definitely be coming back, doing more film reviews like this, talking about it, instead of just doing trailers and reaction videos. I want to actually watch some of these stuff first, and then come back and tell you guys if you should go and watch it. So let me know. I don't know what that is. Oh yeah, that's a short fit. That's the time for me to go. But let me know if you guys want to see anything such as any more reviews or anything for that instance. Let me know which one to see, and I'll do it for you guys. Take care. Bye guys.